What's going on, everyone? Today we got here the 2021 Specialized Tarmac Pro SL7 in a size 54. This is a frame build-up, so it comes with SRAM Force 2x. We have on here the Reynolds 5862 wheel set. Weighs in at 16 pounds, 7 ounces, right at 7.46 kilos. Stay tuned after the video where you guys will hear a free body sound test on those wheels right there. Thank you guys. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys the 2021 Tarmac Pro SL7 frame set. This is a size 54 with some Reynolds AR62 rear wheel, AR58 front wheel. I know you guys see me do builds on this in the past, but I decided to put some cotton tires on here. So let me know right down in the comment section below, cotton tires or black tires? Because I ain't gonna lie, maybe it's because I've seen too many black tires for a while, but the cotton tires do look money on here. But also, the weight I gave you before, I think it was like 16.5 pounds. As you guys can tell, there are no rotors on here. I'm waiting for those in the mail to finish the buildup. And as you guys can tell as well, I don't have a bleed block in there because I like to live dangerously. So first person to squeeze that brake, they win. They win for sure. It's their job to bleed it, not my job. So now that we got that out of the way, don't say nothing about it. Don't mention it. 16.5 pounds, probably gonna be 16 and a quarter, maybe 17 pounds. Ain't a big deal. Again, it's an aero bike. So, well, let's go over this whole custom build. It's a size 54, weight is 16.5 pounds. Let's get into it. I went with this Shimano Pro Vibe bar. I actually really do like this bar the more and more I get used to it. Not as wide and fat for the ergonomic right here, which I kind of like because the Aeroflies are really chunky and I didn't feel like I have a good grip on here. This I feel like I can rest my hand on, get some good leverage out of there, and really get some extra power out of that for sure, because of the fact that when you're using this kind of ergo bar, you're using this for the flats, for even climbing or whatever. I know we don't climb here in Florida, but I just feel like I have a better grasp on it, so I can kind of like yank more over the bike, over the front end, and kind of get more power over it. I don't know, preference to me. Get over it. We went with Supercast black bar tape, no surprise there. Also, for the drops right here, as you can see, it kind of tapers fat and goes skinny right here. So it's more ergonomic for your hand. It's like more of an oval shape than a round shape. It feels very comfortable in the hand. So I actually do like these bars a lot. Plus I do like the matte with the gloss look. I always like that pro kind of look ever since I saw Cavendish ride it back with the black and green Venge. Back in the day, I always like these components. So shout out to Mark Cavendish back in the day. And shout out to him on those wins. Good job. He probably could have never done without me. So I'll look for a shout out from him later on down the road. Specialized Tarmac SL7 stem comes included with the frame set. This frame set retails for $3,300. Comes with the black bolts. Nothing difference between the S-Works and this stem. This one just says Specialized with black bolts. The S-Works says S-Works with titanium bolts. Nothing different there. That is a 90mm stem. It has the same integrated mount that every other Tarmac SL7 that I featured on here, where you can add a GoPro, Wahoo, a Garmin light, whatever you want to do. It comes with all the different mounts included with this bike, so that is included with the purchase. We went with the SRAM Force 2x12 axis shifter, so they are a wireless shifter. They use paddle shifting on here. Ooh, I'm gonna squeeze that brake, almost lost. They are hydraulic, everything like that. Going down to the frame, it is a full matte black frame with the white decals. So you have the white Specialized logo there, the white Specialized logo right there. Looks very clean. Wheels on here are going to be the Reynolds AR58 front, AR62 rear. I have done a build before with the 5862X. These are just a little bit cheaper models, but still, I think they're $1,300. Really solid wheel set. They come with a lifetime warranty, tubeless ready. I mean, the hubs are great. Really good bomb-proof wheel set for $1,300. So very happy with that. One of the turbo cotton tires, 700x26. Going down to the frame set, this is a Fact Carbon 10R. That is the difference between the Pro and the S-Works frames. Also, fun fact, the Comp, the Pro, and the Expert are all 10R frames. So that is the only different frames that they make. So keep that in mind if you guys are looking at getting a bike under S-Works. You're getting the same value frame set for all of them. But yes, they have their own Reynolds branding hubs on there. You guys will hear a free body sound test on these Reynolds later on in the video as well. With the new Tarmac SL7, it is more aerodynamic, and also with this new frame, it is a threaded bottom bracket, so you can now use a threaded BB. Threaded BB has prevailed. There's no more OSBB, there's no more BB30 on there. It is just a threaded bottom bracket that works really well. No more creaking, no more cracking, everything like that. We do have a through axle on the front here. with a SRAM Force direct mount brake. You have the full integrated cables that go into the handlebar. Underneath the stem, you have a little bolt underneath here that will hold and house those handlebars. Oh, I'm sorry, the cables. If you want to drop this stem or lower this stem or make a longer stem, you do not have to reroute any cables. I'm very out of breath. I've done a couple of these videos today and I ate a lot of pizza. But you can also lower this right here without changing any cables or redoing them or rebleeding them. Very easy to do. Lower seat stays, more aerodynamic on the top tube as well. You have these specialized water ball bolts here, water ball bolts there. Going to the chainring, we have a 4835 SRAM Force crank. This is the matte version. If you do ever notice, they do make different versions of SRAM Force colors. They make a matte color and they make a gloss color. Just, you know, difference to preference. This one we actually got to choose. So the matte, I think, matches the bike a lot better here. SRAM Force front derailleur with its own wireless battery. And then we go to the rear here. We have a SRAM Force rear derailleur with a SRAM red chainring on here because we don't have any more force chains. And then a 1026 in the rear for a cassette, a SRAM Force cassette. But absolutely beautiful bike. I mean, this thing's an absolute rocket. We sold a lot of these pro frames, so they are doing very good for us. The rear wheel is going to be a Reynolds AR62 wheel, so they are staggered. The front is a 58mm depth, the rear is a 62. Benefit to that, with a shallower wheel in the front, you get less crosswinds and better control. So I think Peak Torque did some kind of video where he said do the opposite for your bike, but it does not make sense if you have a lot of crosswinds, and for safety to get those marginal gains of having a better, deeper dish wheel in the front to get that aerodynamics. But if you get blown around, then you're gonna, you know, fall off your bike and hurt yourself. But whatever, I like Peak Torque, he's a really cool guy. Sorry, someone just walked by and just gave me a really cool look. Dude, I can't anymore, bro. Anyways, Roman Evo gel saddle. We don't have any more power saddles left, so we have a Roman Evo Pro Expert saddle on here. Difference between Roman Evo and power saddles. Roman Evo saddles have more curvature to them, so they are more contour. So let's say you ride a 143 in the power saddle, which is a pretty flat power saddle. If that's the case and you're going to go to a Roman Evo, usually they always say size up. So if you're a 143 in the power, you go to 155 in the Roman Evo because of the fact that it's more contour, so you might not get the full support that you would here. You understand? There's more curvature, so you're not getting that support. Keep that in mind when you're going to fit it for a saddle. If you ever think about that, you do have the Tarmac SL7 seat post, the full proprietariness. This bike is a proprietary seat post, so if you do have to upgrade or find it in the future, it's gonna be very hard to find. You have the integrated seat wedge right here underneath this little flap. It is a 4mm that has 6.2 Newton meters. And then the rear here, we have the cover plate for the SRAM Red Axis. If you ever run SRAM Red Axis, if you have Shimano Di2, this is where the junction box will go. This is where you charge your bike. This is where you do everything for Di2. I'm out of breath. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this build. Cotton tires or black tires? What's your preference on it? I am kind of digging the cotton tires right now because I've seen so many of these Tarmac black bikes with the black build, but this thing looks absolutely gorgeous, and I'm a really big fan of that Pro handlebar. Looks very clean. But yeah, let me know. This bike is stock. It is not a customer's bike. It can be bought. If you guys are local to the area, give me a call. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Here we have the free body sound test for Reynolds AR5862 rear with a Reynolds free body sound test on here. Let's hear how it sounds. Sounds really good. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.